We have a lot of drama. We have some fragrances to talk about. Chantilly and Lux. We have Roja Diagole for $65, and our drink of the night is Moment Strawberry Rose. Yes, very good. Very relaxing, carbonated. It's just like a relaxing drink. You can get it on Amazon. I'll post a link so I could get paid. Make some money. Shout out to my necklace. Yeah, there's been a lot of drama. These are dirty. I just got them in the mail and they're dirty already. What the heck? Oh God, that's not good. I don't like that. Or these maybe not the right ones. Okay, hold on. I gotta be back, man. I got some Roja Diaghilev. What the hell, man? These aren't the look. Made in England. Okay, $65 off of eBay. Hang around. I'm always losing stuff. I bought 2 new pairs of glasses today and I lost them. But yeah, the drama's over. It's been ended. I'm not sure you're aware, but there was a guy who had an obsession over a woman, but she kind of like set him straight. It's over. Don't talk about me. Which I thought was a little creepy. I explained to the guy, there's a double standard in life. Women could talk about men, like, but men can't talk about women, especially online. Because, you have white knights, but it's like she didn't really deserve to be talked about because he never went out with her on a date. Okay. He never went out with her on a date. And I'm not going to wear these. I'll wait till I find my nice glasses. I'll wear these old crappy glasses. And we have 2 comments. Shout out to the 2 comments. We'll put them up on the screen. Yo, is this the end of our friendship? The moment of truth, real or fake? Yeah, I paid $65. I'll post a link of where I found it. We've been having some pretty good streams. Boz had 23 deep. He's doing real well. Doing better than me. Shout out to Boz. Shout out to the new stream of the year. Like, I had a stream of the year. Like, I don't know. The standard was kind of low. And then, like, AM had a stream and it was better. But now, like, we have a new stream of the year. And that's on Boz's channel. He changed his name to Sladen Green. But, like, nobody called him Sladen. And so he's like, Boz. People still call me Cuddles. It is what it is. But I'm not changing anything. I like Fibonacci sprays. Yeah, I got some. These are just the old ones I own. So let me see. How do I open this? I don't use knives. I use, let's see. Here we go. Okay. Roja. Made in England. Okay, so gotta do this on film. Where's the, okay. Okay. All right. 100%. People are saying it's fake. Um. Ooh. Okay. Whoa. Fancy bottle. Let's see. It's heavy. Let's see. Now, my buddy from Facebook sent me the real deal. Sprayer's nice. Smells authentic to me, man. Smells authentic. It's the real deal. It's the real deal. In my opinion, some people are going to say it's a fake. I don't care. How do you put it back in there? Oh, there. It's like kind of sits in there like this. I smelled it. I wanted to do it with Aram, but whatever. He's not here. It smells authentic. That's all I know. I would tell you if it smelled cheap, $65. Smells like the real deal, man. Doesn't smell cheap at all. Doesn't smell cheap at all. 65. I'll show you the seller I got it from. Whoa. And I didn't want I have to get a tooth extracted. And so I've been having a headache, like ongoing headache. And I didn't really want to spray it. Purchase history. Okay, I'm just going to put the name of the seller in the chat. 97.8, 529. This is the eBay seller. I'll put the 65, like 70 after. Let me see if they're still selling it for that price. Yeah, it's 64.88. 64.88. They're selling Spice Bomb Extreme for $35.99. Let me see. Opera 48.66. It's real. That's all I can tell you. He doesn't have that many fragrances. He has Scandal, JPG Scandal by Night for 50. I'm not interested in that. Givenchy Irresistible for 38. He has Oud Bouquet for 52.90. I'm not going to be able to wear this that often. That's why I'm like, I'm not going to, but I like the smell. It's a quite relaxing smell. Right? That's the name of the eBay seller, right? It's nice. It's the real deal. It's not fake. It's not fake at all. So Milky White, it smells real, dude. That's all I know. I can't tell you anything else. I mean, it had a damn barcode on it. I guess you could dude, it smells real. That's all I know. And that's like an $1,100 fragrance. Like, yeah, I ain't paying $1,100. Dude, I ain't paying $150 for a fragrance. Call me cheap. I'm smart. A fragrance isn't worth more than $150. I don't care if it's the best fragrance. But, Smells real. It's the real deal. But it is what it is. Not every. It's a Shipra. It's actually considered a female Shipra. Um, doesn't smell. It maybe like old school. Like an old school Shipra. Smells old school. It smells good, man. It smells authentic. It smells like my buddy off of Facebook. He sent me 10 mils, and he spent $1,100 for my bottle, for his bottle, but like he likes, we're both Trump supporters or whatever, and he can't really comment on Facebook because he has an important job, but like we chat and he's like, yeah, man, I agree with everything you're saying. I just can't because he's got a high job. Kenny Benny always sharing his scent of the day. Yeah, too legit to quit. Lacoste. I like Lacoste yellow, man. That's the only Lacoste I like. Damn, Christian told me Lacoste white was good. Ugh, I hated that thing, man. Lacoste yellow is the only good one, man. And people trash Lacoste yellow because it doesn't last a long time. It's like a tonic and lemon smell, sort of. Yeah, I like that one. I was talking to AM. We were talking on the phone for half an hour about fragrances only, fragrance talk only. And I was telling him I only like one Mancera, and I smelled mostly all the Manceras up to 2019, and Lemon Lime is the best Mancera. And I was telling him about I wore Lemon Oud Mint or whatever it's called. I wore it to the gym when I worked out at the gym. Dude, I was sweating and I felt like I could smell it so strongly. Everybody else could smell it. And I was embarrassed. So I don't understand why people wear fragrances to the gym. Yeah. Shout out to Karen. She's over here in the chat. I see you. I gotta buy some more Moment. I think Strawberry Rose might be my favorite. I love it. And I've been buying some a new house. It's not a new house. It's a house like nobody's ever heard of it except Hillary once told me about it. And like their fragrances are nice. They're very creative. It's called Chantilly Luxe. But they had one fragrance I really liked a lot. But yeah, but the ones I smelled, and I'll share them with you, kind of had they weren't really fragrances per se. They are fragrances, right? But they sort of are more like candle scents, Like a lot of people say pinewood perfumes are more like candles. This house, it's the same thing, but they do kind of give you an image in your head and make you relax. Yeah, Lemon Lime is the only Mancera worth getting. Dude, it's true. Lemon Lime is the best Mancera. Thank you for saying that. A lot of people don't like Lemon Lime. Here's the deal with Lemon Lime. It's never on sale, right? Like there's like a seller, like a lot of YouTubers and Facebook people, they buy from, but he never has Lemon Lime. So you can't get Lemon Lime for a discount. But Cedrop Boys, whatever, you get it for $50 on eBay. You could get like a lot of but you can't get Lemon Lime on sale. But what is Lemon Lime? Lemon Lime is like, it smells like a candied lemon drop. It's like a candy we used to eat like a long time ago in the 80s. And it turns into Dior Homme Cologne, which is a very good summertime fragrance. So it's like a sour lemon, but it opens up as a candied lemon and it turns into a sour lemon. It's it's the best Mancera, man. It's wearable. That's the thing. A lot of the fragrances aren't wearable. Like I could like Chantilly Lux, right? I like his fragrances. I could wear them a couple times, right? But I hate to bring up Mr. Smelly, but Mr. Smelly's fragrances are the same thing. They're candle scents. They're not fragrances, you know, but they smell good, right? This is a nice wearable fragrance, but yeah, you're living cold. Don't you belong to the artist formerly known as at Milky White Legs? Yeah, so there's the joke of this girl. She has milky white legs. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about her. She didn't tell me I'm not allowed to talk about her. But he's not allowed to talk. But I don't have an obsession. What if I all of a sudden I can make it up, like I have an obsession over her? But nah, I don't even want to make it up. It would be funny though. I talk about her every stream and like but I never talked to her on the phone for like 20 times for like 4 hours, you know? So I can't talk about her. It's just not like I never talked to her on the phone for 4 hours. So like I don't have the obsession. Do I really believe he talked to her for 4 hours? No. No, I don't believe that. AM. Oh, AM may be streaming this weekend, so make sure you tune in to AM's channel, Two Face AM. Anybody want to come on this stream? You're welcome to. Like, I could talk about these Chantilly Lux fragrances. I don't think anybody wants to hear about fragrances anymore. You know? So what is Diaghilev? Maybe I'll share that, right? What is Diaghilev? It's a Chypre, right? It's a Chypre, and I love Chypres. Oh, let me see. So this one says Roja Parfums on the side. Did mine say Roja Parfums on the side? Oh, it smells like it though. Who knows? What is Diaghilev? Woody, musky, animalic, powdery. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Mossy. It smells mossy. It smells animalic. Now, I don't know if there's a citrus in there. No, because I don't get any citrus at all. 4.30. It's a cheaper fruity fragrance for women and men. Okay. Roja Dove. Old school cheaper fragrance with a dirty, sex-drenched, aromatic chewiness. That's kind of what I get. Vintage perfumery at its absolute height, beastly projection and longevity, a masterpiece of a gentleman's fragrance. That's what I get. Like I know it's compared to a woman's fragrance, right? Cumin, but like these kind of it's a see. Here's like look 1441, 68, eBay, right? And now it's compared to Mitsuko. All right. A lot of people compare it to Mitsuko. And Mitsuko is not an expensive fragrance. 191 people say it smells like Mitsuko. I'll read the first one with a lot of balloons. And let me see who got a lot of balloons. Usually those are the best. I mean, nobody got a lot of balloons. Okay, a safe blind buy. I agree. Hell no. It's not a safe blind buy. It's not a safe blind, you know. Let me see. Nobody there seems to be like a lot of clown or elephant balloons. So because there's people like that aren't into this old school smell. It smells old school. That's why I'm talking about it, because it does have an old school smell. Though I've written previously about Diaghilev, I had to revisit this place of review. This to me is one of the rare fragrances that the world needed. It needed to be in the world like Mitsuko or fill in the blank, and Roja happened to be the person through which it came. To me, this is the most complete fragrance I've ever smelled. It brings back to life the days spent near my grandpa who wore Old Spice and worked outside, cutting and clearing wood, planting trees, and maintaining two small huts. Okay, I don't like when they write a psychofrag. I'll stick to my alternatives. So it's not a safe blind buy, but hopefully it'll be like I liked it. I smelled it and I liked it. You know, that's it. Did I love it? I'm like, man, I'd like to have a bottle. That's kind of what my thinking was. I like to have a bottle of it. It's like sort of like you smell it and you want to smell it again, you know? That's what it is. Now, I don't know. I mean, it could be a fake. Does mine say Rouge on the bottle like the other one does? No. Maybe they switched up. Rouge Parfum. How can you tell? Hold on. Does it say China? It says London, England. I mean, I wanted it. I don't know. Look at the sprayer. It's like a nice sprayer. You know, it's a Roja sprayer. So, at your own risk, buy it. It smells like what I remember, and I'm sure once it macerates, it's better. Milky white legs. It's a cheaper for rich people or people who could buy it on eBay for cheap. Are any Comme des Garçons any good? Comme des Garçons. Thinking Comme des Garçons. Dude, I'll tell you what I like is I kind of, where is it? It's Eldo fragrance. I like it. It's called Afternoon of a Fawn. I don't like Eldo. Eldos are all crap. In my opinion, you know, whatever. People are big fans of Eldo. Afternoon of a Fawn is a nice winter fragrance. I like this one. Okay, let me share it with you. It's up there with Roja. I kind of feel like Eldos all fall apart, but this is a nice fragrance, and they have it on eBay for like $90. This is a really nice fragrance. It's not even getting a 4. Complex and unique, lovely modern green chypre. So it's like in the same sort of category, a little brighter. But Comme des Garçons, let me look at Comme des Garçons, man. Excuse me. COM. Okay. I have a Comme des Garçons. Let me see. The wood one is like there's a famous one. I think it's called Wonderwood, and this guy who knows a lot about fragrances is like, and he really loves the Wonderwood one. And that's a kind of concrete. I know somebody that owns concrete, and they say that's a whole experience. I have two Comme des Garçons, and you've seen me talk about them before. I'll show you the ones I have. They're discontinued ones, and I love it. Danielle, it's Comme des Garçons Series 5 Peppermint. I have two bottles of it. What happened is my friend Danielle was, I love it. It's nice. And I just have a lot of fragrances now, and I stopped wearing it, but I used to love wearing it. That's the thing about owning a lot of fragrances. You stop okay, you stop wearing like like your favorite fragrances. I wish I could get rid of the advertisement is driving me nuts. Right, there we go. But Wonderwood is the one 333. I've heard, but like you have to like wood. Um, I've heard a lot of good things. Like this guy, he used to make fragrance videos on YouTube, and he was really like Aram editing, and he did a whole big thing about Comme des Garçons Wonderwood. Look, 4.20. It's a woody fragrance. Antoine Lee, that's Eugene's perfumer. Clean and manly scent. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things. The price went up a little, huh? $300. You got to get them when they're new. The Comme des Garçons is like they're like a lot of these. I don't want to say it because I don't really know, but like they're most of these fragrances, they're under like Estee Lauder, but Comme des Garçons isn't under Estee Lauder. They're their own entity. Yeah, that has make me nuts. It's good. So let's see. Uh let me see. What's the newest one they have out? Classique Perdue. But they're pretty reasonable when they first come out. But like, this one just didn't get good reviews. I like tomato leaf in a fragrance, man. But Comme des Garçons, I like the house a lot, but they get expensive and they just don't, like they once they stop making it, they just I guess if they don't sell, they just don't make it anymore or whatever. I don't know. But Comme des Garçons is a good house. I may have to go to find this guy's video. You guys probably, if you're like old Fricom, you would know who he is. Let me see if I can find it. Not Fragmental, not Ouch. The Sense of Me, right? You remember this guy. I think his name was Adam. We were friends at one point. I did drop the link, right? His name was Adam. He made like like almost Aram quality videos. And I've always remembered his concrete video. And I'm like, if he says it's good, like he's very picky with fragrances. The School of Me. You remember him, right? From it. You remember Adam. I mean, he has very good taste in fragrances. Anything he recommends is good. Concrete. They don't make videos like this anymore. He made very few videos, but every one was a masterpiece. It's a very well thought out video. I gotta talk a little during the video because I don't want, you know. And he only had like 15 fragrances. And he just studied, you know, he bought a lot of decants, I guess. He's a big fan of Comme des Garçons.
It's raining outside.
You remember Adam.
So, before I describe the smell of this perfume, I have to tell you about the materials and the process of making concrete so that you can find and understand the beauty of this fragrance more easily.
Best of the best right here. Dude, don't even say that about Adam. Don't even.
The three things you need to make concrete are cement, water, and the so-called aggregates. Aggregates are fine and coarse natural materials that make up the bulk of the concrete mixture, like crushed stones, gravel, sand, and so on. Now the cement is an interesting powder. It's made from crushed limestone, clay, iron, and other ingredients.
Like,
These materials are heated.
I don't want to get flagged, so yeah, dude. You got to look up that video, Comme des Garçons, Concrete. His videos were like on Kilofrag's level. He did a video on fragrance, you know, when Jeremy first came out with his own fragrance, right? He was very disappointed and like he pretty much trashed it. And somehow they tried to kick him off of YouTube. I don't know exactly why, but it was Stefan and me, and we fought for, you know, we wrote to YouTube to, you know, reinstate his account. And I think it was because he trashed. I don't know. I don't remember. It was a long time ago if he trashed Jeremy's video, Jeremy's fragrance. At that point, it's like you can't talk bad about that fragrance. But he kind of like trashed it, really trashed it. And it got a lot of views. Right? Does it smell like Narcisco? I don't know. Check out his video. But like, so he did a he was like, he was one of the guys. He put out a video once every 3 months, and you were just waiting for it. All right. I remember being all over department stores when it came out, but it got discontinued. I remember not. Oh, cement. Yeah. Oh, he liked it. You know, I'm sure it was very creative, right? And that's why he liked it. So let's talk about what's going on. So, I need someone to join my stream. This is getting ridiculous, man. I guess I'm streaming late at night, so nobody wants to join. Everybody wants me to carry the stream, but I'm too tired. Dude, I was on Baz's stream today, and they weren't listening to me. They just didn't, like, I was talking Chinese, and it's kind of like I was talking to myself, and I was talking about relationships and the kind of woman that you should date. Like, you want a woman that has that motherly protective instinct, you know? I think that's important, right? I mean, you know, I guess I've gone out with women like in my 20s, and none of them had the motherly instinct. And then as you grow older, you meet women like that have that motherly instinct, and it's very comforting. And I don't think I got through to him because he's like, well, the woman in what Norway. I'm like, the women in Norway will probably have that motherly instinct, you know. So you need a woman with a motherly instinct. Kevin, you need to come on here and help me out here, man, because I'm dying here. The blue Boz is addicted to the attention he's getting. The Karen drama is the best thing for him. So you really think he doesn't like her? Oh, I'm dying here, Kevin. I'm dying here. You need to come on and save the stream. You saved a lot of streams. My brain isn't working, but I wanted to talk about these fragrances. I have other fragrances, but I'll be honest, nobody's gonna buy it. I bought it, Chantilly and Lux. Um, they're like they're in the barbershop genre, but I don't feel like advertising for them or whatever. Because somebody I was speaking with, they're like, you make fragrance videos. It's like you're advertising for the company. I don't want to advertise for the company. I'd rather talk about the drama. But I need a spark. I need a spark. I need a kick in the butt. And nobody's giving it to me. And maybe it's because I stream late at night that people don't want to join. But dude, turn your camera off. Talk on your phone. And that's it. Like, you don't have to turn your camera on. The Blue Noir line is where it's at with Narcisco. I have all four. They smell like Terre d'Hermes. Dude, I love the new Terre d'Hermes. Kevin, save me, man. I love the new Terre d'Hermes. You see how hot it is in my place? 76 degrees. 76. It's hot. And I haven't been working out. And I have a little fat here. Getting fat. I had a long day since 7:30 a.m. I'm finally in bed. I can't go on stream. Okay, I understand. I need to stream earlier. I understand. I like the late night streams. I enjoy it, but I got 14 people here, man. I'm on the clock here. I'm on the clock here, man. But so it was a good little story with the love he had for this girl. I think he exaggerated how much he loved the girl, and maybe he liked the attention. And then she says, well, we'll go back to your streams where you only had 6 people. Oh, what happened here? Does it say like restart my computer? But like, dude, I had 35 people in every stream. 35 deep at one point. And now I have like 10, 11. So it's like, it is what it is, I streamed with one person. But maybe when everybody leaves, I'll feel the pressure's off and I'll be myself. Bozzy is smitten. I don't know what that word means. Somebody said that word today. I don't know what that means. Maybe I should dance like a clown. Cuddles. What do you think Boz and Karen talked about for 4 hours on the phone? I don't think they ever talked for 4 hours on the stream. I think that's kind of exaggerated. Like, you could tell I don't think she could talk to him for 4 hours. right? There was never a 4-hour conversation. He's exaggerating. There might have been a half hour. Like, I've talked with like even Eva, but not like 4 hours. We've had text conversations back and forth for like 15 minutes. Do you understand how long 4 hours is? That's a long time. That's a long time. I used to talk to Dee Dee every night for 4 hours. Sometimes we would just sit there and not even say anything. Sometimes I'll fall asleep. And then all of a sudden she said, baby. And I was like, oh. Like, or she just hang up the phone, like, because I didn't answer. But 4 hours is a long time, man. Because you run out of things to say. You run out of things to say. It's just natural. But I enjoyed the warmth of hearing her voice. I loved Dee Dee's voice, and I loved, knowing that she was there. I just felt like a warmth over me, because we were together for 16 years, and, maybe there was some heavy breathing. You got a real, like, 4 hours, dude. You don't talk. I talk to the woman I'm talking to now. I talked to her for a while, but it's like an hour. But we have a lot to talk about. But she's like always like she wants to marry me. I'm like, I don't want to. Whatever. She's like, she pressures me into getting married for like 15 minutes of the conversation. I made a video with her, but I took it down in case she says, "Oh, I work with her at 2 schools, taught with her at 2 schools. I know her for 30 years." Here's the story. So she's a couple of years younger than me. And when I was working at a school, I remember when she was a beginning teacher, and I couldn't stop staring at her. It was real weird, right? And I couldn't hold it in. And I told the principal, I said, "Oh my God, I'm in love with that girl. She's so beautiful. I can't stop looking at her." I told the principal that. And the principal told her. And so we started going out on friendly dates, And then she called me up, and then I was working in a different school. And then she came to that school. And then she used to tell people that she wanted to marry me, So we worked together, 2 schools, many years. I told the principal, I didn't even know her. And I told the principal, I was like, I've never seen such a beautiful woman before. Thankfully, she went out with me, or I would have been like Boz. The thing is, Karen has a very cold personality. You sense that from her. There's an emptiness there. Like, she's not like warm. Boz likes that. Boz likes that. And like, honestly, I could feel the obsession between him and like, it's like she just says like something real quick. And I could feel the like, like the little laugh and everything. Like, there's a coldness there, but he likes that coldness. Like, it's like she doesn't try to comfort him. It's just like, take it or leave it. I'm a bitch. Do you like legs? Of course. I think Karen is 32 and Boz is 48. Oh. What? what was Dinsmore's version of Casual Friday? He didn't have a version of Casual Friday, but like I kind of felt like when I don't know about you, Kevin, but I kind of felt like I was Boz when they were talking to each other. Like, didn't you like imagine yourself as Boz? It was like almost like watching a movie. But there was like a coldness there. Like ice queen, ice queen, ice queen. I think you know what it is. Some guys like ice queens, man. I don't think she's an ice queen with a guy she likes though. Doesn't Casual Fridays have comparisons to LaMel? No. It was called Purple Rain. Oh, that was yeah, Purple Rain is I have it. What's it called? Caron Pour Home. It's sort of like Caron Pour Home. Caron Pour Home is affordable. Like it's like see everybody left, man. Caron Pour Home is a nice lavender fragrance. Whiskey Reaper has like 500 mils of Caron Pour Home. It's nice. It's a good lavender fragrance. Caron Pour Home. I think Purple Rain is a little better. It's a clone of something called Lavender Extreme by Tom Ford. And I bought another fragrance that was similar, but it wasn't as good as Purple Rain. Purple Rain is like it's a masterpiece, man. It smells you can't get anything as good as Purple Rain, to be honest. All right. But I didn't smash it, but I was doing like I was setting up for a shaving stream and the bottle fell. And I was like, oh my God, I love this fragrance. And I'm not gonna buy the same one, you know? But it's really good. But there are other fragrances like it, but not as good. I haven't even opened my Caron Pour Home, but I do have Caron Pour Home. It's like from 1932. It's a really good lavender fragrance. It's nice. Whiskey Reaper has it. I have Caron Yad again, which I haven't really worn. Dude, I have so many fragrances. Like I wore what did I wear yesterday? Oh, I wore Cartier Declaration Essence. And for some reason I didn't enjoy it. But I've always enjoyed Cartier Declaration Essence. It has like a cumin note in there. And sometimes it's weird, man. Fragrances are weird. Like the cumin note is like underarm deodorant, right? Not underarm smell, like underarm smell, like that, underarm smell, which could be nice, but not too sweaty, right? So it has that smell to it, like, and it has like a tea note in there and like citrus. But I've worn Declaration Essence so many times and really loved loved it like immensely. But now I think it's because I have a broken tooth, so I have headaches, and I'm just not enjoying it until I get my tooth extracted. I haven't enjoyed fragrances as much as I used to because of the headache I have from the he's already leaving. Body odor can be nice. Yeah, it can be. It but it's not the body odor. Um, not like a real musty body odor. It's real nice, man. I've enjoyed Declaration Essence. Where is it? Where did I put it? Did I put it away? Yeah, I put it away. I've used maybe 25-30% of the bottle. A lot of people like Cartier Declaration, but there's something special about Essence, but I didn't get into it. That's maybe it works better in the heat. I don't know. That's how fragrances are, man. Sometimes you're into, I don't know. I think it's my once I get the tooth removed, I can enjoy it again. I just think it hit me the wrong way. It hit me the wrong way. I can what? Want to sniff my armpits? I'll show you the fragrance that I'm talking of. Oh man, don't tell me I have to restart again. Hold on. Yeah, it's already discontinued. But I've worn it so many times and enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy it yesterday. So it is what it is. Okay, let me share it with you. But it was one of my favorite, most worn fragrances at one time. I just couldn't get into it yesterday for whatever reason. So it has like cumin in it. Oh, they're still selling it for $60. Fragrances are mood too. But once I get my tooth removed, here's the tea. Oh, it doesn't have cumin. What the hell? So why did I say it has cumin? I don't know. I felt like there was a cumin note, like a body odor smell. Maybe it was the musk. I don't know. I got a not a real musky body odor. I just didn't enjoy it. That's all. And I love this fragrance. Like I really love this fragrance. Okay, so people are saying it's close to the old batches of OG Declaration. And definitely some cumin armpit thing going on here. Yeah. Somebody else said it. Yeah. But I mean, I know what you're saying, but I've enjoyed it many times. And I kind of got like a nice kind of carbonated smell to it. You know, I've always enjoyed it, but I got the cumin note. I can wipe it on your neck after, but it's not like what you're thinking. It's not it's not musty. It's a little bit, you know. You never got into the Cartiers. That one, I smelled. I got a lot of minis of the Cartiers, and I fell in love with that one. And sometimes when I smelled it, I got more into the tea note, right? I was like, oh, I like the tea note. The tea note is very relaxing. But like sometimes you wear a fragrance, it just hits you differently. Let me go spray it on. Hold on, let me get it for you. I really enjoyed that fragrance. Where is it? Let me see how it hits me today. So this is. I think it has to do with my tooth needs to be extracted. Oh, is Fernando here? What's up, Fernando? It's the thing is like, let me see with the. Okay, so here it's gonna come out of here. That's a good sprayer. I'm enjoying it right now. Holy shit! Like I'm like, oh, nice. I'm getting that zesty. It's nice. Holy shit, it's nice. Yesterday just hit me the wrong way. It's like that, you know. There's nothing sweet about it. Nothing. There's zero sweetness in this fragrance, and I'm getting the tea. It's nice. Oh, I like it. And you get the vetiver too, like the tea, the vetiver. But like I can understand if somebody just sprays it and they're like in that mood I was in yesterday. It's like, it's sort of not a relaxing fragrance. It's kind of a fragrance like get up and go, kind of like a work fragrance, like thinking man's fragrance, like it's not a stay at home fragrance. I like it. Very nice. Nothing sweet about it. Oh yeah, so Fernando, I did open Diaghilev, and it smells like Diaghilev. So, I mean, I don't have any roses. I don't have money for roses. I saw the Fragrantica picture. Everything's heavy. It smells like Diaghilev. I don't know. Could it be like, I don't know. Have you tried Lenval? Oh, Lenval. Let me see. Oh, okay. Let me share that one. So it's a woody, honey, powdery iris, aromatic. Oh, sounds nice. 4.18 with 1988. Matilda Laurent. I'm not going to buy any more fragrances unless I get like a really good deal on something. Sounds beautiful. I don't like that parfum version. I like the Pasha EDT. It's very nice. I don't like the parfum. It's too sweet. It's very, so this is like Voltes. Where's this one? Oh, 4680. Oh, that's for a 0.5 ounce. I'm not spending any more on fragrances. I'll be honest. I really liked when I smelled Diaghilev, and I was like, shit. I used the whole decant the guy sent me. That's it. I'm like, shit, I miss it. That's all. And I was like, shit, for the price, you know. My bad, not Pasha. It was Lanval. I liked it. Where are all these new people coming from? Like Booty Goon. Never seen you before. Yeah, it's a special fragrance, but it's animalic. I like that. It sits close to the skin too. It's not like it's a comforting fragrance, you know? It's a Shipra. And it doesn't have anything feminine about it. I don't know why they compare it to a feminine fragrance, but it's not feminine. It's nice. Anybody want to hop on? Join the stream? Nobody's hopping on. I know it's late at night and a lot of people are like already in bed, going to sleep, and they're like, well, I'll just watch the stream. But I appreciate that you're here. But I can't carry the stream by myself. Not like in the mood. I went on Boz's stream and I felt like I was talking to myself. I was talking about like how like I've dated very beautiful women in the past and they had crappy jobs and now they live in Weston and Boca, you know, like say for instance, a pretty Hispanic woman or whatever, you know. And I mean, that's the way it is. And they marry some wealthy white guy and, you know, like some doctor or whatever. They move out to Weston and I don't know, man. It doesn't work out. And now they're living in the house, you know? So that's why I'm against marriage. It's like, I feel like the guy never wins, you know? You know, the guy doesn't win unless you marry a woman that's making a lot of money too, or someone you can trust. Like, you don't marry a woman for looks. Like, I had fun with some of these women. They were like beautiful, but there wasn't much conversation there. And I'm like, why are you going to marry somebody that you can't have as your best friend? You want a woman as your best friend, right? Because when you can argue, if you don't like talking with her or you don't enjoy her personality, it's not going to work out. Does Danim come on? No, Danim and me are not friends anymore. I let him down. He's a father, though. Oh, they guy wins. It's an exchange. I'm usually asleep when Boz streams. Who was on the stream at the time? You, Boz, and Karen? No, it was Kay, Boz, and me, but mostly Kay and Boz. And at the end, Karen came on, and she pretty much said like leave me alone. I think she actually used those words like stop talking about me. Let's like not talk about each other. And she said some things that were like she didn't beat around the bush. She's like, if I knew it was going to be this way, I would have never came on your stream. At that point, it should deter Boss from ever speaking about her. Like when a woman says like, if I knew it was going to be like this, like if you're married to a woman and she's like, if I knew it was going to be like this, I would have never got married. That's cold. It's like, how do you recover from that? You know, it's like, okay, it's over. It's over. There's no recovering. There's no, I'm going to buy you flowers. I'm going to try to make up. It's just like time to move on. Oh, the guy wins. It's an exchange. Oh, Fernando, if you want to hop on, man. I dropped the link like 3 times. But honestly, it's like he needs to hang it up. I've hung it up for like real relationships. It's like this is like a fake. It's not even a relationship. He said to me, "It's not a relationship, but a situation." I'm like, dude, it's not even a situation. It's just it's delusional, and I don't want to hurt him, but like sometimes you got to say the truth. But like what I said doesn't matter, but she said it. She's like, pretty much leave me alone. And when a woman says leave you alone, dude, you gotta leave her alone. Okay, cool. Fernando's gonna join. Nice. Hey, that's gonna be good. We're gonna have a good stream. Hang around. Fernando's coming on soon. He's probably chasing a dopamine hit he gets. Yeah, I mean, she's like, well, just do your streams where you have like 5, 6 people. I was like, damn, she's gonna go there, like insult him about the amount of people that are on his stream. I think he does care. I mean, if you want to stream and talk about what you want to talk about, it's great. Like, even if there's one person, because people are going to watch the stream later, it doesn't matter. But, like, if I'm going to do a sort of a fragrance drama stream and nobody's here, it's kind of like weird, So he needs people if he's going to do a fragrance drama stream. Like if he would have been like talking about her and there was only 2 people there, it's like at that point you just end it. It's like, I'm just going to end the stream, man. This is, I look like a fool. But what it is people feed him. People feed him like, no, it's not over. It's not over. Your Cuddles is wrong. He's a bad guy. He doesn't want you to be happy. Like, I'm the bad guy. And AM was the bad guy for a little while. He was called Two-Faced. But I'm just trying to like say, this is not reality. Just give it up for real, Boz. And when she said it, it's like, you heard it from the horse's mouth, man. It's like, like it was probably a dagger in his heart. Here we go. Okay, I'm dying here, Fernando. Thanks. What's up, Fernando?
Hey,
How you doing?
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, man, not much. I mean, I have been, right,
Working
very
hard.
busy.
No, you're working hard. You're stressed out. Yeah, there's been
Yeah.
some news with. Well, what happened today is Boz ran an emergency stream.
Today?
Yeah, he had an
Today?
emergency stream, and
What
we went
was the
over.
emergency?
The emergency is he spoke with Karen spoke about him, and so he felt
Where?
because she spoke. I guess she spoke about him on another stream, and
Okay.
he figured, okay, I'm going to talk about her now. Like it's like tit for tat kind of thing, and so he streamed like she's talking about me. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I know you're like working hard and you don't have time to think about this foolishness but I know you care
I mean,
about Boz.
yeah, of course. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I was watching AM's live, the replay, right?
It was good.
And
of the
he
year.
said something like, I don't want to hear about that anymore. And I'm kind of like in the same situation, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
me too. But like, Kevin's kind of egging him on. He's like, no, I don't want it to end. Sticks is like, I don't want it to end because it's kind of funny. But it's kind of entertaining, but it is creepy. Like, I even feel creepy saying her name because I don't even know her. So I feel
yeah,
creeped out.
I don't know. I don't know who she is.
But he
I don't
doesn't know
know.
who she is either. That's the bottom line. He doesn't know who she is either. And he's talking about her like he knows her. And like, I've gone out with the same woman, maybe, like, say, for instance, a couple months. We've gone out 7, 8 times. And, we fooled around and all this. And like, if it's over, it's over. And she's like, hey, it's not going to work out. It hurts. It hurts. But it also gave me motivation to move to the next woman. It always was like a springboard for me. You know, like, shit, this stings, dude. I went out. I went with this woman to Minnesota, Minneapolis, and we didn't get along. Right? She wanted me to buy her a Coach bag. That's where the Coach bag story came. And I didn't buy her a Coach bag because she was being kind of like bitchy. She was like, I met her in a club, and she was like the hottest girl in the club or whatever. We went to Minneapolis, and I was buying her a lot of stuff, and she wanted this Coach bag, and I say, well, not today. And then she kind of like almost like acted like a bitch, and she stayed in the hotel room for like a week. And I was like bringing her food back, and I was like, oh, this is like horrible. And so I hate bitches. Like, I hate those type of women who are like, they stomp their feet, they want their way. And I just remember, I had my rent a car. I'd go out by myself, and I'd bring her food. And, I slept in the same bed with her, but she didn't want her to touch me. And we used to fool around and all that. And we went on other trips together too. And dude, we went on the plane. We were sitting next to each other. I didn't say a word to her. She didn't say a word to me. I dropped her off at her car at my place. She got in her car. She drove away. I was pissed. And I was pissed at the whole situation with the Coach bag, right? I was like, who the hell, like, she wanted her way with everything. And then it's like, okay, I'm not giving you away with this, and I bought her a lot of stuff. And I just wanted to see how it would be if I said no. And, the next day I went to Publix and I met Dee Dee, and she was a nice, nice, polite, smiling and friendly. And she was very like, she'd say, oh yeah, you got to cook it this way, warm. And I started going out with Dee Dee. But like, it was a springboard. Like, this woman is so demanding because, that's the way she was with guys, because she knew she could get away with it. But I hate bitches. I hate those type of women. It's like, dude, I don't like, she gives him like zero attention, really. I mean, a little attention, but like, it's like, dude, you have to get the point, man. Bitches are no good, man. They're just, I'm not saying she is, but she's not nice to him. She's just like, it's like, find a woman that is caring. Find a woman that's going to comfort you. I'm not saying she is. I'm not saying she is, but I'm saying to him, she sort of is,
I think she's not nice
to
because I
him.
think to him because he has tried, I think, more than one time to say in a polite way, "I don't want anything with you."
Yeah, she
You
said
know.
it. She said it.
So, but that was very clear, Neil. I
That
mean,
was what? Very what?
yeah, that was
Very
very
clear.
clear. I
Clear. Okay,
mean,
clear.
clear,
Yeah,
clear,
yeah,
clear.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
I
she
am.
was
I'm
clear.
having like internet issues. Right?
No, that's okay. That's okay. No, but I think he was also delusional. I don't think she was real. I think he was making up things in his head. Maybe I'm not gonna say she was a B, but it was like it was his fault, and I said it to him like it was not really her fault. It's like his fault. It's like 99% his fault. I just, but like she I guess she didn't like him, and that's the bottom line. She didn't like him like that, and she didn't like him talking about her. And it's just like, okay, move on. But he was like, oh, she's such a nice girl. I mean, dude, the girl I went to Minneapolis with, I could
No,
find nice things about
I,
her too. I could find nice things about her. She actually like a couple of years after that, she's like, oh, I'd like for us to go for coffee. And she goes, my treat. Cause she knew, like, I'm like, no, that's okay. I was just like, who, demanding, I shouldn't even compare her to this story. It doesn't even make sense. But
mhm,
I hate
mhm.
cold bitches, like, cause, we were walking around Minneapolis and guys were staring at her and like, you know, it was, you know what I
Well,
mean? But like, I just don't like being, but she's not a bitch. I shouldn't say she is, but Boz, it was Boz's fault. I don't even know
no,
why I'm making the
I
comparison,
think
but
I
like,
think
it's like he needs to give up. Like, okay,
yeah.
dude, this is like, okay, here's probably what I'm trying to say because it's what, 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm not making sense. So excuse me, Karen. Um, but use it as a springboard. Like all the pain, like, dude, I was on the plane with this girl for 3 hours, didn't say one word to her, right? And I was like, I felt like I was stabbed in my heart, right? And like I had a headache because I hated her. It's like, oh wow, so now you're not going to get your way and you're going to act like a bee. And I'm sitting here bringing you food every day for breakfast, breakfast, dinner. I was pissed, right? But what I'm saying is, like, and then I met Dee Dee, and she was very comforting and very like motherly. And I was like, this feels good. I think he needs a mother. Like, dude, it's like a motherly type of woman is much better, man. She comforts you, It's like she'll talk with you and have a conversation with you. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't, maybe she's like that with a guy she likes, But like she was kind of an ice queen with him. But I just don't understand why he pursued it. It was like ridiculous at a certain point. It's obvious she was an ice queen with him, you know? But like, because she
Yeah,
wasn't into him.
but I don't know what to say, man. I
But
mean,
dude,
I
it was
really don't
like,
want to
okay,
say anything that can.
get you in trouble. I know.
Well, yeah, because I mean,
And I probably, but okay, so I would have to play his stream, which he would be mad at, right? To get the whole Ice Queen thing down, right? And maybe that's wrong to play his stream, but maybe it's to make the point.
I will just say this. I think
But
she wanted to be a friend,
yeah,
right? She never had any other intention with him.
yeah,
I think maybe boss misunderstood some
yeah,
signals, right? and she was trying to make it clear, to make it evident, but without hurting him, right?
Yeah, and I think that too.
But this reached to a point that there is no other way.
Like,
You know,
but like
I haven't seen that thing. I mean, I noticed. I mean, very late today that
look
he
at the
went live.
silence though. Wait, just listen to the silence.
Okay.
It wasn't my intent to really, take it so far. Yeah, I mean, the main mistake was me seeking you up on Discord. I think that I shouldn't have done. Yeah, I realize it now.
I didn't even give him
Well,
a like. Look,
sometimes we learn the hard way, I guess.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Just don't take things like AM stream personally.
No, I mean, I learned not to anyway now. Neil, relax.
because I was telling him that she
But,
said it's over.
Yeah, but
if I
she
can,
said that.
well,
She said
if
that
I
a long
can
time
give you
ago.
one
Man. That's the
advice,
thing.
maybe it's like you are.
Like, she does she seem like a person that is
You don't
interested
need
in
Bilbo,
him?
right? You don't want in your life,
What?
so.
What?
I
Like,
mean,
she
you
doesn't
were
even
asking
care,
to
like-
unblock you on AM stream. Like, why do you even, care
Knee-jerk
about him?
response to things that guy says, to be honest. Like,
And Mike's son, he said I look like that guy. I don't look like develop any emotions for
But she
a guy
just
who's
kind
like
of like said,
48 years
I
do you want me
mean,
to
come
change
on.
it?
Look, she has like
I mean,
different.
you had to know.
in her phone.
Someone
Yeah,
posted
I mean-
5,000.
She
half
has
of those are
different
Boz.
pictures of
Yeah.
Boz. Like,
On my streams, right?
it's like it's obvious.
yeah,
like,
man.
he's kind of like,
Yeah, I mean, well, you are more famous than you were last year, I think.
like, do you think she cares about being famous? Dude, it was just like, I shouldn't share his stream. Maybe I have to take his stream. But she just said, like, pretty much leave me alone. And
Yeah. But
do you think
what
he
I,
got it?
what
Do you
I was
think?
trying to say that
But do you think it was absorbed in his head when she said, like, leave me alone, or he's just like, nah?
no, I think he understood the message.
He understood.
But it was hurtful. Right?
It wasn't her fault though; it was his fault.
No, it was hurtful for him. I mean, it
For
hurt.
him.
Right? It hurt. It hurt because I think he was not expecting to hear something like that. But
you got
I mean-
see, the thing is, I think she did the right thing. She had to say it flat out. Boz, don't talk about me. I don't want to have anything to do with you. And she was kind of nice because she didn't know how to be so mean to him. But most women wouldn't have been that nice. They would have been like the girl that I went to Minneapolis with. She's like, she probably would have said, "Don't ever call me.
Oh no.
Don't ever call me again. Lose my number."
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think she tried. She tried to say it in a way that he will not feel offended or
She was actually very nice. She's
Uh,
not like the girl I went to Minneapolis with. She was actually very nice.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, I just hope that this end because
It's kind of like, yeah.
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think this is good for him, and it's not good for her. So, and yeah, man, I don't know.
What he moves to say,
I really don't want to talk about it because I don't want to offend anybody. So
because she's like kind of making
Yeah.
fun of him. She's kind of making fun of him. But he's
Yeah.
like, it's like he's asking
What's
for
with
it.
all the-
Like she's like, leave me alone. Okay, I'm
Is
just
that
gonna, make fun of you now.
Yeah.
Oh God. But like, yeah, I could imagine a girl from Minneapolis. I didn't say anything to her because I know she thinks she's hot
I'm gonna
shit.
be rude now because you are not understanding the message, right? So,
Yeah. Like,
but I think the message was very clear since the beginning. That's the thing. You
yeah.
know? It was very clear. It's just that he didn't want to accept it. That's it. Or it was maybe, I don't know. I don't want to keep
I think he's never been rejected in his life. Like, he asked me if I've ever been rejected. I'm like, yeah, well, the girl in Minneapolis, I didn't buy her the Coach purse. And she sort of like stayed in the hotel room and didn't want me to touch her for like a week.
I cannot talk about boss experience, right? But I mean, I think we can talk about our experience, right? And maybe something like that happened to us, but that was a very long time ago, man. So you learn from that kind of experience, right? So you know how to react, and that's why you learn to read. I mean, the meaning behind words and actions and all that. So you get to understand that it's time to move on, and you move on, right? And you have to move on fast because it is not going to make you any good to stay in that situation where you keep asking yourself questions and all that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that happened to you, but that was maybe when you were like a teenager or something, right? And I'm not saying that boss is a teenager, right?
No, because he's having the experience for the first time at his age that we had when we were teenagers.
I don't know that, right? Because again, I'm just talking about my experience. I'm not talking about his experience. I don't know
I'll be right
what
back.
is happening in his life.
There's some people listening. Moose is here. Hold on. Keep talking.
Yeah. He misread the whole situation. Simple. Yeah, I think so, most. That's what I was trying to say, right? I mean, I think sometimes we misunderstood the signals. I don't know. Maybe someone is polite with us, or I don't know, friendly, let's say. And if sometimes we can misunderstand that kind of actions, right? So. Yeah, and to me, it was very clear that she was not interested. But yeah, I mean, here we are, like months ago, talking about the same thing. That's what I'm kind of. I really
you're
don't
tired
want
of
to keep
it.
talking about this thing.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying. The thing is, I'm trying to defend Boz.
Yeah,
and I'm like, so I'm trying to like blame Karen, but I can't. Because it's not honest. It's not honest. Like, it's all Boz's fault. But like, it's like hard to tell him because now he's like, oh, you're not on my team. Now you're not part of, you know.
That is what is not correct from Boz. I mean, I think everybody is trying to help him, right? Trying to tell him what is going on, right? Mm-hmm. And sometimes he feels that you are attacking him when that is not true, right?
I'm not trying to attack him. I'm trying to tell him about how an outsider sees the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, damn, man, I feel mean, but like, I'm just being honest. And I'm trying to, I like to blame Karen, but I can't blame Karen. It's like, Karen, what happened?
Can you highlight most comment, the last one? Oh.
You got to walk through that door yourself, and Boz is doing that, hopefully.
Yeah, that's what we all hope, right? I mean, that's it.
Like, I want to blame the woman because it's like Boz, but it's like I can't.
You know what, man? I don't want to blame anybody. I mean, it's just like that happened. They are not gonna be friends. That's okay. I mean, you have to move on, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
But Boz thinks
Yeah.
I'm against him. And
No,
I'm
no.
like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, I think
Because I'm trying to like save his emotions, and other people are saying, "No, man, keep going, man. You
no,
gotta
no.
pursue this
Keep
thing." And I'm
going.
like,
Yeah,
and you
whoever
kind,
is
you
telling
know,
you, whoever is
the
telling him to keep going, no,
the
no.
thing is, he has a lot of respect for you. So whatever you like, he doesn't have respect for me like he has for you. So like you're the voice of reason for a reason, and so he listens to you because you have a more calm voice. You're not as animated as me. And he's like, Fernando said this. And you know what? Fernando's right.
Totally true, Moss.
99% of the times, guys and girls can't be platonic friends. True, Neil? Yeah, it's tough.
Mhm.
I guess when you're attracted to the woman, you know, I've had women that I was friends with that when I used to work out, and very pretty woman, but it was a matter of I'd walk in the gym with these women and it felt good, like, and they were I hate to say it, but but they live close to me, but they were strippers at this place called Solid Gold in Miami, where, like, it was the most exclusive stripper club. And like I just met them at the gym, and they liked me, and I gave rides to them, and I walk in and they're like, holy shit, there's that guy with like all these hot stripper chicks, and
Mhm.
yes, if you worked at you couldn't get, like, not every stripper could work at Solid Gold. It was like you'd see all Rolls Royces and Ferraris in front, like you had, like, and she had to pay like $250. Back then, it was a lot of money just to go on stage. But they interview you. Yeah, it was a big deal. But I felt good, and I was friends with them because I didn't want anything to do with them. But it was a high for me to walk in with them, and like, okay, I'm going to be lifting the big weight, and yeah. So it was sort of like I could be friends with that girl because it was like a high when I walked into the gym. Like,
Mhm.
okay, man, look at me, man, with this hot chick walking in. I never even kissed her or did anything with her. We were friends. But it was a high, and then we leave together, and then the guys would see me walk out with one of the strippers or whatever, and that was it. It was a high. I'd take them home, and you know, they never asked me for money or anything. But I was a good looking guy when I was younger, man. I hate to say it. I was much better looking than Jeremy, even at his peak. I hate to say it, man. It's the truth, man.
And most
I don't
agree.
think I'm not even being stuck up, but I was better looking than any of these guys. And let me see if I could. Yeah, I was a better looking guy, and just women just liked me because I was like the same guy, but I was like in a better body and a better face, and I always had the prettiest woman. Nah, I never slept with a stripper. Actually, yeah, one time, but I didn't know she was a stripper. Or I slept with her before she became a stripper, and then she became a stripper. And but she might have been lying to me. I met her at this club called Christopher's. If you're from Fort Lauderdale, you would know. And then she was some Colombian woman, and then she says, "Oh, she was talking to her friend on the phone that she was going to get fake breasts." And then I didn't really take her serious. It was just like, we go out to dinner. She was cute. She was very friendly. And then she started working at another club called Tootsie's. Tootsie's, you ever hear of Tootsie's? Now it's a very popular club, and it's like the most popular club. But they have the old Tootsie's and the new Tootsie's. And then she became a stripper at Tootsie's. But I'd never seen her strip before.
Yeah. Do we have to believe you?
What? That
you never see her stripping?
No, I never did.
Okay.
Let me see it. But I was like in very good shape, man. And,
I don't know what is happening, man. I have a very bad internet connection at this moment, right? So.
Oh, you do?
The audio is okay, but the video that I'm getting is freezing, right? So yeah.
Let me see if I can find a picture of one.
Oh shit, Russell.
I have a picture of when I first met Dee Dee, but I wasn't into weightlifting that much. But like, let me see if I could. That's when I first started going out with Dee Dee. She was small. She was a small girl. Let me see. Yeah, I went out with her for 16 years. She was like that, like motherly, And the girl I went to Minneapolis with was much prettier. But the thing is, she didn't have that motherly instinct, And I enjoyed the motherly instinct, with Dee Dee. Prime Neil. Hit that like button if you support strippers. $1 at a time.
Yeah, that's what I was laughing, man.
You still got it, Neil.
Comment.
Yeah, I'm lucky, man. I'm lucky I still have my hair. My teeth are all kind of like having issues, so I have to dude, I have to spend a lot of money on teeth because I'm getting them removed because I take warfarin, which is a blood thinner, and also I get dry mouth like when I sleep, and so like the gums are just receding, and so I'm like, I have like, I think this is my 4th or 5th tooth, but I have the bone marrow in there. When you get a tooth removed, the doctor has to put the bone marrow in there. Yeah. So I'm going to get four new teeth. And that each tooth is like $6,000. So that's going to be like $24,000 to do that. But like, that's what it costs, man. Teeth are important. Like it's so important to take care of your gums and your teeth, man. Because I don't know, when I saw my mom, when it's like she took her dentures out, and she was missing a lot of teeth. So you know your teeth are the most valuable, man. That you could really brushing your teeth, brushing your gums, using the little floss thing is so important. Guys, give Boz your best advice. Like, don't mention that girl. Don't mention that girl. That's the best advice. The thing is, Boz says something, and it's like people don't take him serious. Like, I took my channel down for like, I don't know, 6 months or a year. I think it was a year, 9 months maybe. And I didn't tell anybody. I just took the channel down, and people were like, "Oh, he's gone," or whatever. It must be true, and this and that, and you know. And then George calls me up. He says, "Oh, it's time to come back, Zaharov." I'm like, "Okay," but yeah. So, like, I didn't tell anybody I'm gonna take the stream down. I didn't tell anybody I'm gonna stop streaming. I just did it, like, to. But he's like, almost like, I'm taking the stream down and you're gonna miss me. It's like, dude, like, that's weird. That's narcissism. You know what I mean? Like, I'm taking my channel down for a little while and you're gonna all miss me. That's narcissist behavior. Do you understand?
Yeah. Not in the know says boss get advice from too many people. Yeah, that is true, right? And also the problem is that some people is giving him like contradictory advice. I mean, you can somebody is telling him, you know what, boss, please stop doing this, and some others are telling him, no, keep doing it. So that is also an issue, right? But that's why I really don't want to say to keep saying anything. And if an advice for both maybe is like I don't know, we are close to 2026, so it's a new year. I mean, I think it's like kind of corny and ridiculous, right? But it's another chance to change things, right? I mean, and move on and do something different, right? So I hope 2026 it can be like a better year for him, right? I mean, that's it, right? So.
Oh,
And hopefully that he
Boz.
finds somebody else.
There's
Yeah,
there's a guy in the fragrance community. His name is Boz, and he's like sort of like a fragrance reviewer, who has an obsession with a woman he met on another stream. And Kevin introduced me to Boz. He's been on this stream. Interesting guy, has a lot of cool perspectives on things. He's seen the war in Bosnia, and now he's living in Norway, in Oslo. And so he met a girl he invited her to stream with, and he kind of became obsessed with her. And the woman said today, like, if I knew you would have been obsessed with me, I would have never came on your stream. Like, he got, like, it hit him hard, like you don't understand, Russell. It hit him hard. It's like, this is unlike anything else I've seen online. He got hit so hard. So all he was doing was talking about her. So today he ran something called it was kind of funny, emergency stream, right? I'm going to stop watching the drama streams. So he ran an emergency stream today. And so what was the emergency? Like, like something important? No. the girl talked about him on another stream, I guess for a couple seconds. And so he felt like, okay, everybody, let's get together. We're going to talk about the new thing. She talked about me on the stream. And, we all kind of friends, like on Instagram, like I'm friends with AM, Fernando, a bunch of people. And it's like, it's sort of like a little family, and Boz is in the family. So we all kind of, I did at least. And I went and joined the stream, and then I kind of gave him advice. These guys are from the Mr. Smelly stream. I don't know if you ever knew, I used to go on the Mr. Smelly stream, and like Boz was there, and these other people were there. But it seems like it's almost weird because he never went out with her. He never went to Minneapolis with her. He never slept in the same bed with her. He just sort of fell for her. And to him, it's like they had something special, but they didn't have anything special. And he was like trying to save her, like from all the bad influences who he felt were bad influences. So that's like the whole story with Boz from Bosnia. And we tried to help him, but he didn't want to listen to us. So if people try to give him advice, we were the bad guys, like, But if you kind of like fed into his obsession, you're a good guy. Like, so I was a bad guy because I was like, Boz, you need to stop. But there were some people that were like, the good guys, they're like, no, man, you don't know. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But they were trolling him. so let's see. There are a few people joking about Boz on stream, impersonating him, and had his picture. It was light enough. Then Boz joined the stream. Let's see what. Hey, Sticks is here. You don't belong there. You may think you do, but you don't. You don't. You're better than that. All right. So, like, I know, like, Russell, he's busy. He has cattle. He's living on a ranch. He doesn't have time for all the little dramas and stuff. But it's sort of, I'm retired. Somebody said to me, "You're not working." I said, "Dude, I'm collecting my retirement. I put 25 years in. I've been in the Air Force. I had a property management company, did very well with that." So yeah. They're like, "Well, how could you criticize him because you're not working?" But the thing is, he's never worked, right? He's never worked. And he's like in his 40s, late 40s, and he's never worked. And I'm like, dude, if you want to meet a woman, you have to bring home the bacon. It's just the way it is. I mean, I could be the best looking guy in the world, very fit, but if I wanted to meet like a top shelf woman or whatever, why is she going to go out with me when she has the opportunity to meet somebody that lives in Palm Beach, that wants to marry her? And for whatever reason, Boz has a very high opinion of himself where he thinks, I don't need to dress up. I'm fine the way I am. And she's going to just fall for me. So it's delusions. But it's like, people,
I cannot say, I cannot say that is what is happening. I mean, I cannot read his mind, right? But I mean,
But he honestly
I
is
just think he misunderstood things and situations. That's it, right? I mean,
and so I try to get the point across today that you have to be successful. You have to have a career. Women are not going to respect you if you don't have a job, right?
yeah, but I I I don't know if I can give that kind of advice to boss. I think we are
Right,
adults
but
and
like,
we
I
know
know
we
you
know.
can't, but it's reality. It's reality. If I meet a woman in Miami, one of the first two questions is, "What do you do for a living?" Right? And I say I'm retired, right? But like, what does he say? Like, well, I'm on disability. Well, you're not going to get a woman like that. I just don't know any guys on disability that have the woman of their dreams.
So then what are you saying? What
So what I'm saying is he's having delusions of grandeur. He's like, okay, I'm not saying she's a 10, but in his mind, she's a 10. So if I were going to look for a woman that's a 10, I'd have to have my shit together. I'd have to have my shit together. But, just going on the internet talking about her all the time. Oh, somebody else joined? Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. Hello? Okay. Let me know. Hello, Fernando?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, just say that somebody else joined. So I was like,
oh, no. It was you. So, like, I just think it's like, what kind of woman do you expect to meet? If I said to women, if I went to a Jewish get together or whatever, and there was the prettiest woman at the Jewish get together, she has the opportunity to meet doctors. She has the opportunity to meet the wealthiest, best looking guys. But when you're not working, like if Boz went to that party, every woman would laugh at him. Like, dude, what are you doing with your life? Well, and it's almost like, what do you have to offer to me? He doesn't get that part. It's like totally missing. Like, what do you have to offer for me? Am I going to be living lavishly? Are you going to take me out to dinner every weekend? Oh, I don't have a picture of her. Like, no, she's an average looking girl, right? She's neither beautiful nor ugly. She's an average looking woman. She has nice eyes, yeah, but like, I mean, she's an average looking woman, but for him, she's like a goddess. But if you're going to go out after a goddess, you have to have your shit together. You know what I mean? There are some guys that don't work that I'm not going to, who we know are both friends that we've talked three-way on the phone with. Like, he's not making money, but he had an accident, whatever. But the thing is, his wife is making money, and it's like that kind of situation is rare, where like a guy isn't working, but the woman is working. Miami isn't like that. Miami, if you're not working, you're not going to get a woman. Miami is a different creature. Miami is a totally different creature from everywhere else, you know? Miami, the women are very materialistic. So I'm giving him a perspective from my point of view. It's like, dude, if you're living in Miami and you're unemployed and you never had a job, you're never going to get a woman. You know? But like, what gives him the right to obsess over a woman, you know, if he's never even had a job?
I don't know, Neil. You ask yourself.
See, I sound mean now. I sound mean. That's the issue. It's like,
no, is that
it's a reality.
You ask yourself too many questions, man. Those are the kind of questions that I just don't question myself, because at the end I think, you know what, boss is an adult, man. I mean,
I know he's an adult, but like, there's a harsh reality too. It's like,
yeah,
dude, it's like, but you know, like there's a reality to everything. It's like,
you have to understand.
Where have you been? Where have you been for the last 20 years?
These are the kind of questions that he has to ask himself, right? And he will have to answer. He will have to find those answers, right, by himself. I mean, some things you learn by yourself, and as much as other people tell you, you are not going to understand it. Maybe you are going to understand it in the hard way, but at the end you have to, right? So yeah, I mean, that's why I don't ask myself that kind of questions about balls, you know, because at the end I'm saying, you know what, man, I mean, I'm trying to tell you, right? But I think if you what you want is, what you want to say is leave me alone, right? And I will find my way by myself, and I will, okay. That's it.
Having any of it.
Yeah.
Oh, let me share this real quick. Oh wait, that wasn't it. Hold on. Stop sharing that. Okay.
What was that?
So Sticks wants to share this.
What is this?
TikTok. It's a TikTok thing.
Okay.
Munchkin Mayor.
I don't know.
I
will watch it later.
Huh? The mayor wasn't having any of it.
Oh, you're.
I don't know what it is.
Of the Munchkins
Oh,
today,
okay.
in the county of the land of Oz.
Let me turn the volume off. I don't get it. It's from the Wizard of Oz. I don't understand it. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, maybe because I grew up in Miami, and it's like I see things differently. Like, what do you have to offer? He doesn't have anything to offer. Zero. There's zero he has to offer. And he thinks, I don't know, man. There's other guys in the fragrance community who have nothing to offer, who have wives and everything else. It would never happen in Miami. That's what I'm saying. It's all foreign to me. You know? Oh, he left. He's like, I guess the Wizard of Oz, you know. I didn't get it, but Fernando left. He's like, I'm not having any part of this. Here we go. What's up, Fernando?
Yeah, sorry. Are you blind? What?
So
This is doppelganger.
I
Okay.
don't get it. I don't get it. So, it's a weird thing, man. But like, I want to help him. Like, dude, what if I do help him and he shaves? He gets his act together. He's like, you know what? I'm right. Nobody ever thinks I'm right in this community. They think I'm a dummy. But like, you know what? He's right. This guy right here. And I'm going to get my shit together. I'm going to go to school. I'm going to make some money. I'm going to be like, an electrician or something. And, I'm going to clean myself up a little. And you know what? Maybe I'll shoot my shot, when I have everything, when I'm together.
Yeah, I understand you. I understand you,
and then
but I
then she'll
think,
look at him maybe differently. Like, okay, oh, he's an electrician. He has his shit together. He's wearing nice clothes now. He's wearing like designer brands, and he went to the gym. It's like, dude, you can't be overweight, unshaven, with a wife beater on, and not have anything going for you financially. In other words, a career. Women don't want that. Is that mean to say? Or, oh, what's up, Georgies?
I don't know if that is mean, but you have said that before. It's not the first time that you do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
And it's not that I have nothing to talk about.
The thing is
I'm
that,
fascinated by it.
And what do you know? Do you remember the reaction of your advice, right?
The reaction is, I'm an a-hole.
Yeah. So what do you think is going to happen? He will keep thinking that you are.
Do you think? Okay, we should make a friendly bet. Do you think he'll talk about her again? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, I say yes. So we make it a friendly bet. Friendly bet. So you say he's never going to talk about her again. I say yes, he will. And if you say no and he doesn't, that's the outcome I want. But I don't think he's going to stop.
Well, I don't know. I think if he keep doing that, eventually he will be alone, right? Because I mean, this is kind of exhausting, man. I mean,
yeah, exactly. That's the thing. We try to help him, and maybe because the thing is, he was doing well with the guitar singing. I'm like, dude, why don't you have concerts all the time and make new songs? It's like, that's kind of entertaining. But like, I think he got like, I don't feel like doing that anymore. I'm just going to turn on the camera and start talking about this woman. Or like, do a live stream where you just talk about fragrances.
No, do a live and talk about whatever you want. I mean, I think he
Yeah.
was doing just fine. Right? I mean, I don't know exactly what happened that this thing started, and eventually was about her, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
you know what? Like, okay, what if he ran a stream and he's like, please give me advice on, how to meet a woman. Dude, you know how many people would be in, he'd have a stream with like 20 people, 30 people. Some people would give him silly advice. Some people would give him real advice. Some people would make fun of him. Some people would be like, you know what, Baz, we would really like you to have a nice woman, He's in Oslo, Norway. Beautiful city, beautiful woman. I mean, I remember when I was out in the Netherlands, I was like, wow, those are beautiful women. And, the women in the Netherlands are probably prettier than American women. A lot of them, like you may say, like a lot of the Hispanic women are prettier than a lot of the American women, and I will concur. Yeah. So, you got like, and I went out with a lot of those blonde girls with the blue eyes, but it's different from an American blonde with blue eyes. They were sweeter, for whatever reason. They were sweeter and more feminine, in my opinion. And I just was like, damn, you're in Oslo, Norway. Like, I wish I was out in Oslo, Norway, and I could meet some of those Norwegian women. Boz ain't getting no chicks unless he goes to the brothel once a week. He gives up on normal woman. Dude, I told you, Jacob, like like he should just like, how should I meet a woman? That's it. I'll come on, give him advice. Kevin might come on and like goof around or whatever, but there will be people, that will be interested in helping him because we want to help him. At the end of the day, we want to help him. He like, it's like, I don't know. It was like a what do you call those boards? Like when I got rid of that girl, it's like a springboard to meet a new woman right away. So the next day, I went out. I got 3 women's phone numbers, right? And and I was like, which one, to my friend, which one should I call? And my friend says, oh, call Dee Dee. She's like really, she's much nicer than the other ones. The other ones are prettier, but this one is really sweet and maternal. And so I went with what my friend said.
Mm-hmm.
Not having dude, it's true. The women in America think they're hot shit. And he really needs to be open for suggestion, vulnerable. Yeah, you gotta be, The trolls love him. A stream like that could happen once a week. Dude, I'm giving him advice. But the thing is, he's putting himself on a pedestal. And I'm like, dude, run some streams.
The thing is that
too highly of himself. I'm like, dude, you're not working, you're not making any money, you're living at home, you're in your late 40s. Come on.
He has been trying to tell you, I don't need your advice, What else can you do?
But I'm not making fun of him. I'm like, dude,
I understand what you're
You're a
trying to do.
40-year-old virgin, but I don't want you to be a 50-year-old virgin. Like a virgin. Like by 50, you're not going to be a 50-year-old. But if he doesn't listen to us, he's going to be a 50-year-old virgin. He's sick of, he doesn't want advice. That's the thing. He knows better. We have fan. Oh, dude. So we were having this conversation, right? Like with Boz, and I said, "How come you never were like into Kay or the other girl that you streamed with, you know?" "Oh, they're friends." Dude, those are the best kind of women to, to date when they're friends, you get along with them, you know?
Mhm.
But like what about Karen? No, she's a fan. He said she's a fan. And I said, dude, like fan? Like, I don't know. I'm like,
Yeah, and we have talked about that, right? I mean, there is a difference between a fan and just a follower, right? That
yeah, a
basically has
follower.
followers, right?
Yeah, like I don't think I
But
have any fans. It's like, dude, I'm not a rock musician. Like I'm a fan of Donald Trump. I'm a fan of like, some groups from the 70s. Like I'm a fan of David Lee Roth or something,
right,
but
and
like I'm not a fan of
so
Boz.
you agree,
Boz
right? Do you agree that we had this kind of conversation before, right?
about
So
being a fan,
the difference between a fan and a follower, right?
a
So
follower. Yes. So I'm a follower of Boz because I find Boz interesting. Am I a
exactly.
fan? Am I a fan? Like, what do you have to offer to be a fan? Are you president of the United States? You know, are you like a rock musician that I love that I listen to over and over? No. So the fan terminology needs to be abolished. No more fan talk. I'm a fan. Uh, I'm a kind of a fan, but not a fan. I'm more like he's not like a big shot. I'm a follower. Like Fernando's a follower. We like him. We consider him to be a cyber friend. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
a
Hmm.
cyber friend, right? Like
Right, right, right. Yeah.
that's the word he should use from now on. Like we're cyber friends, but we're not fans.
And I think that is what started the entire issue, right? I mean, you have followers, you don't have fans. So she was a follower, right? And probably a friend, right? But just that, right?
We went out to Chicago and we were talking about somebody we met up there, and somebody said we're not going to put any names into it, but like he looks at us as fans, or like we're his fans, we're not his friends. Like if I were to meet anybody, I wouldn't want them to look at me as a fan. I would like to for them to look at me as a friend, you know? So some people think they have fans and some people they think they have friends, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, I get you.
Boz makes me Boz makes me feel like depressed and sad. Dude, this is correct. You know what, Sticks? You need to go on his stream and tell him. He has zero enthusiasm. That is spot on. Zero, dude. He like okay. Go on the next stream, like shave. Wear a nicer shirt. Maybe like I gave him advice. Go outside, man. I want to see Oslo. Like he's like talking about. Well, I don't want to use up my the internet thing. Like I'm like, oh God, he has
But you
zero
don't have to. I
enthusiasm.
mean, he can just record, I mean, and then upload it, and that's it, right?
We're
So,
trying to we're trying to make him a bigger influencer, I guess you say. People would be interested in seeing Oslo. I said, somebody said to me, well, why don't you do it? I said, dude, Boz, go up to the woman, wear your cologne, and say, I like to ask you a question. Make shorts. What do you think of the cologne I'm wearing? I'm wearing this cologne. And can you smell my arm and tell me what you think of it? That's it. That's fun. Did Yoshi leave to help him? No, Yoshi's tired of him.
I don't know where Yoshi is, and I joined to that chat with Yoshi and Boss, but Yoshi kicked me out. I don't know why.
Yeah, there's a guy, Yoshi from Nintendo.
I know the character, right? But I really don't know who. I mean, is Yoshi in the real life?
I'm just explaining to the people that are here who Yoshi is. So he's like, his name is, an internet handle, I guess you say, Yoshi.
Yeah.
And Boz looked up to Yoshi. And Yoshi's like, he left because he was tired of him talking about this girl. Don't ask a woman to smell your arm. No, I think it's okay if he sprays it on his arm. Say, what do you think of this? And film it. I don't see anything wrong with it. I think we'll all be happy for him. Like he's getting out. He's, talking with new women, Do you think he could do that? Or
sorry, what was that?
Do you think Boz could go out in Oslo? I don't want, I don't really care because I don't care about the channel or whatever.
Oh, Whiskey Ripper is
here. But do you think Boz really wants his channel to succeed? He wants to be an influencer. I kind of want to be, I don't want to say it like a clown, but I want to have fun. That's it. I don't like to run bad streams, but I want to be known as a streamer, But
Reaper.
What is this? Y'all beating up on the disabled fragrance people again?
I mean, Reaper can be an asshole, man, but he's a funny guy.
But Reaper's a good person, man.
Yeah.
He's funny. He keeps it real. And, people say, oh, they keep it real, but they don't keep it real. But Reaper does keep it real. And he's a good friend. And you got to admit, I know it may be in the beginning, but he's a top shelf guest. Come on. You got to say, dude, I've figured this out a long time ago. Who are the top shelf guests? Kevin, dude, Kevin's a top shelf guest. He's the best guest you could get in the fragrance community. And Whiskey Reaper, number 2. Right? There's Aram, and there's other people that, always, when Aram would, come on as a guest, he'd always have an interesting place he was or whatever. But you got to admit, drop the link. Oh shit! No, I ain't dropping. Okay, this guy, he teases me.
Yeah, drop it, man. Drop it because
he teases me. He teases me.
Oh, you think he's just
and then come on, and then I get all excited, and it's like a letdown. So that's the thing. I'm just gonna. Okay, so and I've noticed this. I think Julian's also a good guest on the other stream. Julian's a good guest too. He's probably second or third in my opinion. It's a tie between Julian and Whiskey Reaper. But Kevin can't be beat. And I think the other stream, they knew he couldn't be beat. And I don't mind if somebody's more entertaining than me. Because it's he's coming on here, making my stream more interesting, So it's going to benefit me, right? because it's making my stream not boring. But Reaper, he's an entertaining guest, man. You can't deny that. Remember when Smelly was like collecting money to get Reaper on? And he got like $100 and Reaper didn't even
I
come on.
think that will not admit it today, right? But
It's dude, he's like, I'm telling you, he's one of the best guests. Everybody wanted him on. He collected $100, and it's like he's a better guest than Mr. Clean or Margie or DDLD. You know,
well, they were different, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
more
they were
serious.
different, more serious, right?
Yeah,
But I think that's what I think, right? I haven't talked about this with Dan or something like that, right? But I think that Whiskey Reaper was one of the, I
best.
think one of the guests that he wanted to have in the live stream because he's funny, and I think they share some kind of like similar humor or something like that, right?
Yeah,
But again, I think Dan also wanted to have like the serious side of the in his live stream, right? And then Reaper started to attack some of the other guests, right? And I
yeah.
think that's why the other guests started to say, okay, it's me or him, right? So
How? Okay, give me
you
a
cannot
rating. Al
you cannot keep both.
Manzano. Al
Oh man,
Manzano, 1 to 10.
oh shit, I love Al, man. I still, I mean, from time to time, I still talk with him, right?
1 to
Do you
10.
know that, right? I had talked with Al, and
But here's the
we
thing.
had conversations, right? So
Al talks about the same things over and over. It's like, you know,
I
it's the
know,
same
man.
story. Like, you know, back in the days, I popped the collar and I was wearing Kanezi 10 and the waft would just turn the woman on. And I'm like, okay, I heard that story like 10 times. He doesn't like, he's a good 5-minute stint. But
No,
after
no, no.
that, it's the same thing. There's nothing else.
Well,
that.
if you are talking about fragrances, yes, I think he will mention the fragrances that he loved and all that, right? And of course he loved a few fragrances, right? You know, so not too much of them, right? So, but you can talk with him about other subjects, right? It's not the only thing that you can talk about, right? I
Oh,
mean, yeah.
I kind of felt like he was too repetitive, and it's like I heard this spiel, and it's like the same spiel and the same spiel, and it's like, okay, we know the thing with the dancing, we know you play tennis. I don't know. It was just like there was nothing new except when he called me a fat F. I guess that was kind of funny. And you know, he said, like, I guess he said on Eugene's stream that everybody on antidepressants are
But
effed up.
then he has a point, you know, because I mean, he pretty much everybody in the live stream because he was saying, you know what, I mean, learn about me. I mean, I'm an old guy, right? But
Mhm.
I'm still going to the tennis court every day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I do respect that, you know, because I don't exercise
I don't
like I used to for
know.
sure.
I mean, too many people in his age that he's still doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe an uncle, right? That he's still
Mhm.
like going and still jogging every single day, and he's like 70 years old or maybe more, right? So
Mhm.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, he's right. I mean, with script number 2, I don't want to be
Dude,
oh,
I was watching Joey stream one time, and I saw Kevin like dancing on the island of a, you know, like the kitchen island. He's dancing on there with a banana in his pants. I was like, holy shit. Joey's stream just went from like to like here. And I used to just and then one day he trashed me bad. I was like, damn, man. And that was the worst the worst trashing I've ever gotten from anyone. I was like, holy, I felt like it hurt. It hurt. I'm like, damn, because it was like I was saying, he was making fun of. I said I have an expert ribbon, like with shooting, like it's above marksman, and he's like, oh, you women, and he was making fun of me, and it was like hitting hard, and I was like, I don't like Kevin, but then like he was nice after.
Russell is
I think
asking.
that was the only time that somebody actually affected. Well, other people, they made up shit, but like, yeah, that kind of hurt. That kind of hurt because like I
Russell
thought
is
he was
asking about your diet, man.
he was the best guest, and he was making fun of my expert ribbon, and I was like, shit, man, it hurt. It did hurt.
Read the comments, Neil. Read the comments. Read the comments, man.
And Neil, I was even trashing you. Remind people to hit the like button on the stream for the sake of the strippers. Dude, that shit hit me. I was like, holy shit, this guy's an a-hole. But like, he had an effect on me. Like, it was a burn. It was a burn. And I was like, I never got burned like that, I was like, whoa.
Does Margie do fragrance videos? Not anymore. Not anymore. No more videos. No. Well, I don't know if she still keep those videos there, but maybe they are like in private, right? Because she had some videos before, right? I think she still has the channel, but it's like disabled as you did in the past, right?
Oh, yeah, she's probably just tired of it.
Yeah,
she's just probably tired of the whole. Well, for whatever reason, a lot of people look at her like if she streams, she'll have 50 people in her stream all the time. People like when she streams, and she'll stream for like 8 hours, man.
Yeah, she's a machine, man. I don't know how she do it, man, but she likes to
talk about fragrances for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Like, and if you watch her stream, there's always like 50 people in there.
It's not 50 people, but yeah, I mean,
yeah, there's always like, there's like, okay, minimum 40. Trust me, I'm telling you, I've seen her streams is like 40, 50, 60. She always has a lot of people in her streams. A lot. I just look her channel up. All her vids are gone. Yep.
Yeah, but maybe they are in private. I mean, I don't think she eliminated everything from there. I mean, just right in private. Maybe the live stream she removed, right? Some of them, right? But I don't know. I haven't heard about Maria. That's what I asked DDLD, right? If he's going to invite her, but he say that I think that they are not. I think she removed him from Instagram. So I don't know what is happening there.
Oh, yeah. I kind of felt like he was sort of bragging that he had a relationship with her. Like if I had a relationship with somebody in the fragrance community, I'd be like, I'm not talking about it. But in a way, he was so proud of it. And I think she was a little embarrassed because it's like, hey, that's private stuff.
Kevin, once Margie cracked open that bottle of wine, you knew it was about to be an amazing stream. Yeah. Oh, man.
but like I kind of felt like it was not the right place, and I think he was very proud that they had an intimate relationship, but it wasn't really appropriate to say on a stream because a woman could be embarrassed by that. And he's like, it's been a year. Like, she's like, why are you talking about that stuff? Like, and I kind of felt like you shouldn't talk about that. If you have a relationship with a woman, you really, if it was private, like you keep it private, But I never had a relationship with any fragrance influencers, so. But I would have kept it private.
But you want it.
No, not really. No, I never really.
No?
Mm-mm.
Come on, man.
What, Eva? Not really. Nah, but like I knew, I didn't really want a relationship with her. But yeah, she's pretty. But like,
no, not Eva. Not Eva. Yeah. Forget about it. Forget.
Not Agnes. No.
Yeah.
Agnes. No. I never want a relationship with her. Never. No.
Come on, man. Come on.
No. I'm serious.
Okay.
I
don't believe you, but okay.
No. I don't find her. A lot of guys find her very attractive. I don't find her very attractive. Like, I think she's a pretty woman, but I don't find her to be a sexy woman. I just don't, but she's a sweet woman. She's a caring woman. I love her personality. I love everything about her. And, I really like her as a person and as a friend. But no, I don't find her attractive in that way.
Knowing the know, wonder how Agnes is doing. She's doing great.
She has a big channel.
Weightlifting.
She's
weightlifting.
Big. She does streams, and she has like 5,000 people in her stream like every time. Like, she's big. Like, let me see if I can find her. She's big, really big. She doesn't have a lot of subs, but she has streams. Let me see if I can find a stream with her. Like,
oh shit, Kevin.
But she's very popular. She has big.
Yeah. I mean, I cannot understand a thing because it's all in German, right? And
yeah, I think it's called 50 something. Agnes 50. Weightlifting.
Yeah.
She's very popular. But she doesn't have a lot, but she has a lot of people. Let me see, like, how many people. German.
What's the story with those two?
Like, she has thousands of people in her live stream.
What's the story on those two lesbian women that are living together from Joy's streams? What? I don't know, man. I'm not watching Joey's. Are you still watching Joey, man?
No.
I totally stopped.
It's like it's
long time ago.
It's kind of like childish and shit. I don't even want to like insult his streams because it's just it's not for me. It's not for me. It's sort of irritating. I kind of watched and I felt dirty. Like, I just don't. I don't know. I don't even want to comment on.
Russell say, I miss the old Agnes when she would sing Alien Love and do fragrance reviews. You know what? I also miss Agnes reviews and all that shit, man.
Yeah, she had very good
I,
reviews.
I was a follower of Agnes, man. I like her. But
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened that she suddenly just stopped, loading content. And
yeah.
I think maybe you know the story, right? But not me.
Let me see if I can find it.
Click that
I can
link.
see the weightlifting. I can't find her. Oh, here.
Stick saying, click that link, Neil. Let's relive that
Oh no, this isn't.
famous night.
Let me see if she shows where her new channel is. Oh, Alien Love. Let me see if I can find her new channel.
What the heck was that? I just saw one of those was pregnant. I don't know what Bodhi's talking about.
Oh, so let me play Alien Love. Yeah.
Awesome. Just come on.
Alien Love was good. Because we're both autistic, I guess. I don't know if I'm autistic. I've never been diagnosed. But I have where she came on my stream. I have a couple times where she came on my stream. She's a great person. She's a good singer, huh?
Yeah.
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 I like talking with her, man.
Yeah.
She's very peaceful. She's a very peaceful person.
She was in a band, right?
I don't know. We talked on the phone 4 hours now. We talk on the phone. We talked on the phone for hours.
Well, but please be honest. I mean, what?
But that. Oh shit!
Yeah,
this is the type of girl that you would fall asleep and then wake up in the morning, turn over to the left, and she would be staring at you wide-eyed and smiling. I like that. That's what I like. She's a sweet person, man. She's a very sweet person, and she's like big into the weightlifting. Like she has thousands of people and she's in her 50s now, and yeah. I have a couple of streams where she came on that I'd have to look for it though.
Really? I think you have. I think you have shown one of them in the past, but I don't know.
Yeah, she's come on a couple
if
times.
you have more. I don't know.
I think I have 2 where she came on 2 times.
Well, that's.
But
I
she
mean,
has. But you see, I like her vibe. She has such a pleasant vibe.
but do you know why she stopped? I mean,
because she's big into into the weightlifting thing.
No, but that is now. I mean, and she stopped creating content long time ago. I mean, years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, 3 years ago or
Let
something.
me see if I could
maybe
find
more.
her weightlifting. Because she wanted me to invite her on. She says, "How come you haven't invited me on?" And I was like, "I don't know. I don't, like." I think she kind of misses the fragrance community, but she was, I think she sort of like she was like, I don't want to speak for her, but like there was like shills. Like she just felt like people weren't being honest anymore. So she lost the passion for the fragrance YouTube.
What is that? I mean, fragrance community now. I mean, the fragrance community in YouTube, right? So
I guess it's big. I don't know. Like somebody was on Oda Jerks and they shared like all these fragrance reviewers, like who's your favorite fragrance reviewer? And so yeah. Like I'll put it on Oda Jerks. Was I sharing that? No. Hold on. Okay. Fragrance Jerks. I was like, I don't even know who these people are. Like, I don't even know who this guy, like, okay, I don't know who these people are. Share screen. Oda Jerk, share. Like this guy, I don't know who he is. So he's like,
No, I think everyone on this list is absolutely smashing it, but I gotta say what I think.
Cologne Boy or Scent Stamp?
Cologne Boy.
Cologne Boy or FB Fragrances?
FB Fragrances.
FB Fragrances or Aromatics?
well, I've heard of aromatics.
Aromatics.
Aromatics or Jeremy Fragrance?
Aromatics.
Aromatics or Brown Scents?
Aromatics.
Who?
Aromatics or Oda Ragnar?
Who?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oda
It's-
Ragnar.
Exactly,
Oda
man.
Ragnar
Who?
or Fragrance Knowledge?
Who?
Yeah.
Oda Ragnar.
Oda Ragnar or Centality?
Who?
You're trying to cause problems, man.
Like, I don't even know who
Oda
these
Ragnar.
people are.
Oda
No.
Ragnar or Noel Thomas?
Oda Ragnar.
I've seen that
Oda
guy.
Ragnar
But
or
you
Curly
know what I'm
Fragrance?
doing, man?
Curly Fragrance.
Well, okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm basically. I mean, these new channels pop up in my feed from time to time, and I go and watch one video, right? Whatever. I mean, I select one randomly, and I watch for like 1 or 2 minutes, and I say, "Oh my God, what am I watching?" And then I go back, and I basically remove it from my feed.
Yeah.
I just say I'm not interested. I don't want to see that kind of
Yeah.
crap anymore in my feed. And the problem is that there are tons of channels like that now.
Yeah,
So
and they're mostly clone juices.
same shit.
Doesn't it feel like we're in an alternate universe in a way?
Yeah,
Like nobody's ever heard of me.
yeah.
Like people from the old days, like Ashton knows me, and maybe like Timmy and Fragmental and Killer Frags and George Atkinson. But like it's it's a whole new community with people pushing clones. I think
She started
their
having
videos are a
issues.
little boring too.
Russell says she started having issues with what? Okay, with Broken Fragrance Lover
Oh yeah, that's
when
it.
he would get drunk. What?
Okay, hold on. I'll find it.
Oh, that is the yeah. You know, man. You know me. I like feminine woman. I don't like to
Yeah, I
see.
know.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree with that too.
Yeah. I
I
mean, that's also why I miss the old Agnes, man, because this new one is like, no, man. I don't
yeah.
like this.
Okay, so let me share Agnes channel. Yeah, like I'm not into the. I praise her, and I said it's a great accomplishment for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I was into it as well, right? But look, let me see her shorts. How many? Okay, with live streams. Look at her live streams. 6 days ago, 5.8K views, 3.3K views, 11K views. Like a
Look at
live
look at
stream. This is a
look at
live
those
stream.
arms. Look at those arms.
39,000
I mean,
views. Let's see her most popular stream. 100, dude, a stream. Could you imagine? She had a stream with 155,000 views.
mhm.
A stream, just like we're doing. Right? Look, let me see. Is it showing up? $55, 280, 95,000 views. Look at that. 95,000 views.
Super spicy, not too spicy.
95,000 views. Holy shit. Let me see where it's showing. Okay, so let's see her shorts, popular shorts. Okay. 28,000 views. But she does live streams, and you see how many people show up for her live streams? But she has a beautiful personality, man.
Yeah, she's still the same person.
She's
right?
still the same person.
Yeah.
Super spicy.
All
but
this
not
new
this way.
wave of reviewers could give to
Yeah, thanks, Russell.
knowing about them. All to really didn't resonate with always asking to sub at the start of every video. Yeah.
We could create over 50 weight lifting channels. Dude, I can't do. I don't even know if I could lift 135. I was talking about it with somebody, and I'm like, I don't think I can lift one plate now. You know, I lifted 3 plates before. I showed one time I went to the gym, and I lifted 275 like 3 times. You know,
Whiskey. That's a remote hemorrhoid
like
channel.
dude, I can't lift 135 now. But like, Boss never seen a gym in his life.
We could create the over 50 weight training channel together, Neil, and get
Yeah.
100K views.
Oh, Russell's probably in good shape, man. He works with on the ranch, so he's probably in good shape. He's keeping himself active, and I'm just sitting here in my apartment, not doing much.
Yeah, because you want it, man. I mean, you can.
Yeah, I can.
We
It's
know you
true.
can, man, but I don't know
Yeah.
why you.
Nah, it's true. Dude, do you remember Outlaw Frags?
Yeah, I do.
Dude, that was such a great channel. And I really enjoyed Outlaw Frags. That was one of my favorite fragrance review channels. I was even telling Ashton when I met him, I said, dude, have you ever heard of Outlaw Frags? And when the guy did it by himself, I think his name was James, I don't think it was so interesting. But once he got Russell involved, dude, it really like was interesting because I think the James guy, the main, where it's his apartment or whatever, his house or whatever, he's kind of serious. But so Russell came in there and sort of offset his personality where he was exciting. He would wear like these funky suits. Man, it really like the two of them together. It was just like 10 o'clock in the morning. I was just like, oh shit, did Outlaw Frags come out with something? And they did a lot of videos together, and they were talking about like basic fragrances, and it was a very good time for the fragrance fragcom. I was excited to be part of it with Stefan and Outlaw Frags, and I think the videos meant something. But now it's almost like if they're not as entertaining, like the video, like these new fragrance reviewers aren't as entertaining as Outlaw Frags. It's just sort of cookie cutter. It doesn't do anything for me. I think you feel the same way. Yeah. Gentleman's Journey was talking about me. He was yesterday on DDLD stream. He was on DDLD stream. Yeah. Small fry crew. Yeah.
Hey Neil,
Oh, you gotta.
sorry, man, but I
Also,
gotta go, man.
no, I understand. You got it. It's 2:30 in the morning.
Late, man. Yeah. So it was a great time. I mean,
Yeah.
talking.
Thank you.
But again, I mean, you must go live. I mean, earlier, man, because
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Let's give it up for Fernando.
man, gotta
All
go.
right.
Bye.
Cool. Bye. We'll have special effects. You see that? Let's give it up for the Whiskey Reaper. Let's give it up for Boz. Yeah. Young Dog Man. Dude, I oh, shit. Young Dog Man was entertaining. I remember every second word coming out of his mouth was F this, F that. Dude, do you remember when Dog Man, he's like, he got sick of fragrances? I think something happened and he needed money as he started selling his fragrances. And he just took his arm and just like, and all the bottles went on the floor. Dude. Dogman actually came on my stream maybe a year ago. It was pretty good. He came on my stream. Neil, express how it made you feel about Chad talking about you. What happened is, I said to DDLD, he said something to me, and we were talking. And like, okay, so when I would talk to DDLD, he would always give a smirk. Like, I don't take you serious, right? And I said something to DDLD, I feel like wiping that smirk off your face. and like DDLD cursed me out, like, I'm coming down. Why don't you meet me? And so what happened is, Gentleman's Journey says, yeah, my partner Rush really liked that, and he's like, that you told Cuddles off. He says, like, that was a highlight. Eau de parfum. So that was like the whole story. Yeah, I would say something, and then he'd always give me a smirk. And I was like, dude, why are you always smirking? But it was like more than one smirk. It was like over time, a lot of smirks. And dude, I said, I feel like wiping that smirk off your face. He said, I feel like slapping that smirk off your face, but I didn't say that. I said, I feel like wiping that smirk off your face. And then so he said something like, I'm coming down to Orlando. That was it. It wasn't a big deal. But I went on DDLD stream recently. And he went, Chad was on there last night. Diddy got tough. Who is the small fry squad? Stefan. Orlando's 5 hours away. Dude, it wasn't like real life. Like I really was going to wipe the smirk off his face. It was just tough talk. That's all it was. It's like internet talk. It was just like, stop smirking, man. DDLD did that whole series against Zaharoff and Joey. What started that? Oh, we don't know it was DDLD. We're assuming because he's very skilled, but I can't say he's responsible for that. So like people were assuming it's him because he's very skilled with editing, but like I can't say definitively that it was him. We're just assuming at this point. We don't know. And I don't want to sound stupid by answering that question. It's like, I didn't do that. It was somebody else. Well, why are you fucking blaming me? So I'll just end up like an idiot if I DDLD is too boring on videos to make Chad stink. Well, whoa, hot take. See, you said drop the link like a half an hour ago, but you still haven't hopped on. We're at 2:30 in the morning, man. Let me see something. Hold on a second. My computer's running slow. Something's happening. Do they still make the OG Cantina Uomo? I never see it in stores. DDLD knows. But I can't say it's him. I can't say it's him. I don't know who it is. I mean, I wish I had those skills. I could probably gain those skills, but like it's a lot of time. Hey, dude, there are so many AI women that you would never believe are AI women on Instagram. There's a lot of beautiful AI women, and you should see the people commenting with kisses and hearts and like, I'm like, dude, they're AI, but they look so real because they AI figured out how to create the most beautiful women that are perfect, and just you can put them in different scenery and this and that. Dude, I don't know what made me say that, but Valentino, women that have over 1,000 fragrance, something's got to stink. I've always assumed that. to be honest. But they could probably think I stink. It's hard to say. But yeah, I get that impression, although it may be a false impression. My women don't show up that good when I generate them. I posted one on my swamp juice video. Yeah, you have to. They have Kling AI. I think it's called Kling AI. That's a good one, but it costs money. Grok is free. You could use Grok, but you can't make videos with it. Like I've created, like I'll say, create like a black woman on Grok, and the women that Grok creates are beautiful, much more beautiful than they look real. Much more beautiful than a real woman, you know. Like they already know, like, okay, what's the facial structure of a perfect woman, lips, like they know already, you know, all this stuff has been studied. You know, they've done studies on like what's like I think I read it like guys like oval heads, high cheekbones. Neil says that they gotta smell like surströmming. Oh, is that food that if you eat that food, like you throw up? Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. Let me see. I'll look that up. I heard that's like the most disgusting food. That's a Swedish food, man. I didn't know that. I've heard like if you eat this stuff, you're gonna throw up. It's a pungent Swedish delicacy of lightly salted, fermented Baltic Sea herring, famous for its overpowering foul odor but savory, salty, umami taste when eaten traditionally or flatbread with potatoes. Yeah, there's a lot of videos on Instagram with guys eating that and like throwing up, spitting, you know, puking. Body green covering eyes. You should actually try that on one of your streams. I think it'll be interesting, man. I would never eat that stuff. Like it's like the videos are disgusting, man. They're eating it and they're throwing up. Ugh. It's horrible. They're like gagging. I don't understand how they get 100,000 views, but they get 100,000 views on there's like Whiskey Reaper shared a couple with me where they're eating that surströmming, whatever it's called, and they're puking and they're gagging. And dude, they got all over 100,000 views. Publix don't sell that. No, that's like that's in Bardstown. All right, man, you never stop by. Hey, please hit the like on the way out. I would appreciate it. And have a good night and a beautiful Wednesday. Take care.